Good afternoon. Welcome back to another episode of Grey Man Profits for the advanced learners, and today we are breaking down how Warren Buffett invests in companies long term, or the Warren Buffett method. One of his most famous quotes is that he says, "The rich play by a different game, so learn the rules and you'll be rich just like them." What does he mean by this? Well, he once said, businesses are not about what they sell. It's about the machine that they build behind them. In other words, you don't invest in the company, you invest in how they can make money behind the scenes. What are examples of this? Media companies such as TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X. Media companies don't make money on their own. So, the ways that they generate money is they sell the data that they collect to surveillance and advertising agencies. So, they are a data company. They are not a media company. Another example of this, McDonald's, the fast food restaurant, is not actually a service industry. It's a real estate industry. They make money because McDonald's owns the land for every place that a McDonald's is built. In other words, they have a huge accumulating factor that goes, okay, these properties are always going to appreciate more than the amount that they can ever make in the food and service industry, especially paying staff. Apple is not part of the tech industry. Yes, of course, it is part of the tech industry, but that's not its main focus. It is a luxury brand. And what do I mean by that? Well, they don't have innovating technology. What they do most of the time, they take older technology that is 4 or 5 years old, and then what they do is they improve the user friendliness. The user friendliness allows more people to access it more easily, and more importantly, they make it luxurious enough and appealing enough that people outbuy their competition even if it's got inferior or obsolete tech. And another example, Google is not a data company. Well, Google makes lots of money selling its data, but it's an ad agency. That's how they make the most of their money. They sell their spacing and they sell the opportunity. Okay, if you want to be part of our system, you're going to pay us for the ad revenue. And they can charge whatever they want. That's how they make money. So, what am I referring to with this? If you're going to invest in a company, especially one that's at a startup stage, you don't look at what they have for face value, but how they can make money on the side. That's how you get into one of the S&P 500 companies before they get recognized. Stay safe, guys, and remember, always be the grey man.